Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a case in which an assessee who is a deemed Singapore resident and who has a valid tax residency certificate of Singapore is selling various sub-licensed software in India and at the same time providing various maintenance, support services, training services, and the assessing officer termed those services as fees for technical services under section 9 subsection 1 clause 7 and according to article 12 subarticle 4 of the double taxation avoidance agreement between India and Singapore. So whether in these type of circumstances when the assessee is selling the sub-licensed program, these services can be termed as fees for technical services. This issue has been very well taken up by Mumbai ITAT I bench in the case of Murex Southeast Asia Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 120 ITR Tribunal at page number 729. The date of the judgment is 8th May 2023. The facts of the present case are like this. In the present case, the assessment year involved is assessment year 2018-19 and the assessee is a deemed Singapore resident according to the double taxation avoidance agreement between India and Singapore. The assessee was holding a valid tax residency certificate during the previous year relevant to the assessment year 18-19, and during the previous year the assessee has sold sub-licensed software, provided various maintenance services, support services, technical services and additional services resulting income sourced from India. When the assessment proceedings were going on, the learned assessing officer was of the considered view that these services, that is the maintenance services and the training services, which is given for selling the various sub-licensed software, come into the definition of being made available under the agreement, and so accordingly the assessing officer made the addition. The assessee went into the appeal against this assessment order that these services are not for fees for technical services, and since the assessee is not having any permanent establishment in India, so this income cannot be taxed in India. When this matter was heard by learned tribunal, honorable tribunal, the tribunal said that in the present case there was no on-site maintenance and support services by the assessee. The assessee was not going at the premises of the customers who are using its sub-licensed software. The tribunal said that in the present case there is no permanent establishment of the assessee in India and the services are all only in respect of the proper usage of the program, and whatever the services are given by the assessee, those services are basically at the initial stage and then subsequently it is only on the need based. The tribunal further said that in the present case the assessee is providing regular updates of the software program and they are generalized updates for everyone and not it is the need based, and there is no addition in functionalities through such updates. The tribunal said that in the present case maintenance services will terminate if the sub-licensing contract gets expired, and these services are not based on the dependent on the number of queries raised by the various customers of the assessee. So in the present case it does not mean that the assessee has made any technology available in the software. So in the present case, according to the tribunal, it does not fall in the category of technical services as per article 12 subarticle 4. So whatever the additions have been made by the assessing officer, those were deleted by the honorable tribunal. From this case it becomes very clear that to be take some matter into the fees for technical services, that should be as per section 9 subsection 1 clause 7, but the revenue tries to stretch any services, and in some remote services even the commission which is paid outside India for the services to be taken outside India. Even the revenue is trying to bring those services into the fees for technical services. So this case is very important to understand what basically the fees for technical services is. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Murex Southeast Asia Private Limited versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 120 ITR Tribunal at page number 729, Mumbai, and the date of the judgment is 8th May 2023. Thank you, friends.